But like a little more pin-up-ish, but like respectfully, like not pin-up, but like
just slightly sexy Virgin Mary.
Yeah. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, and he actually got those tattoos.
Anyway.
Wild.
All right.
Shia LaBeouf, what a guy.
We just had a 20-minute tangent about Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, we did. Oh, no, only 8 minutes. 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's fine.
That's fine. I'm going to have some of this.
Shia deserves it, you know?
Yeah.
I was sorry, I was jamming. I missed the fade out. My bad.
Yeah, not that good of a fade.
Yeah, my bad.
Could have been better.
Yeah, I agree.
That's okay.
Anyway, guys.
Next time.
How's it going? Welcome back to episode 149.
Ooh,
is it?
49?
I think it's 149.
I think it's 148, but I could be wrong.
All right, let's look.
Chris will double check really fast.
Do you just have that up on your phone all the time?
I just have it up in my
Yep,
brain.
this is
all the time.
149.
Nice.
Shoot.
We never mentioned 148 in the last one.
149. I don't remember.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, that was like a week ago.
Last one we talked about was 147, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
remember.
Yeah, anyway, welcome back to episode 148.
49.
Wait, we didn't say the rules yet. So
No, but they know because we talked about it in 148 that we're doing no profanities from now on. and Chris
yeah, we're
already
doing
dropped
no
the profan.
profanities. That's right.
Already, Kimbo, if you wouldn't mind putting a tick right by Christopher's name there.
All right, 149. Welcome back to 149.
149. Another no profanities episode. We're trying to get better. We're trying to be better. I think maybe some people like the profanities, some people don't.
My mom doesn't. That's all I know. She's
my
like,
mom-
you curse too much on your podcast. I'm like, to be fair, G cursed more than I did.
That's
so.
fair. No, my mom was like, the no profanity episode was good, but I don't mind the profanities because it keeps it real, keeps it natural, the flow is natural. But it's fun. It's a fun little game we have now. We
Yeah.
got
I will
ticks.
say
It's
the
a fun
no
time.
profanity does seem like a Christian comedy kind of vibe.
Oh, yeah, Clean Club.
Like, there was a Christian
We're
YouTube
not a part of the
channel
Clean
that was
Club.
like Channel C or something.
Sure.
It was
That
like
makes sense.
adult Christian comedy, but it was
Yeah, no profanities.
bad.
Yeah, I heard it.
pretty
I
boring.
forgot who was telling the story. I think it was a Tom Segura story, but he was like, went to a clean club and like they reminded him like 15 to 30 times before he even performed. Hey, you know your set's clean, right? You know your set's clean, right? It's like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I got
Don't worry
it.
about it.
But then he does his set, whatever. It was fine. And then the owner of the club calls him up. He's like, hey, did you say the word penis in your set? It's like,
We can say penis.
yeah.
We can say
Like,
penis.
yeah, I
Penis-
did. And he's like,
It's
you know, it's supposed to be
a bad
clean.
word.
And he was like, but that's what it's called. I didn't say
Do you want me
like,
to say wiener?
yeah, I was like, I didn't say it. It's like, all right, I guess it's fine.
Hot dog?
But then I guess the other,
Your pee-pee?
hot dog.
Uh-oh, hot dog.
I think it's Bobby Lee. Yeah.
Bobby Lee. That's Bobby Lee, baby. Mad TV.
Yeah,
Shout out
but
Bobby
then,
Lee.
but then he was kept going with the story. He was talking to the headliner, and then apparently he just told him like the dirtiest joke possible, like immediately. And he's
Perfect.
like,
Good.
cool. This is the vibe we're going for.
Okay. All right.
dude.
Anyway, Jory, you want to explain?
Oh,
what's
yes.
going on here?
So, Kimbo and I here. Our special guest, Kimbo.
Oh yeah.
guys.
Yes, our special guest, Kimbo. First time on the pod. Well,
Kind of.
technically not the
Ish.
first time. One time she showed up for an unreleased episode where we accidentally were too
Very
hammered.
hammered.
Too
You
hammered
guys were too
to post it. It was pretty gnarly, pretty bad.
I mean, I wanted to post it. I was told
did
probably not.
Yeah, I did not. Yeah.
By you and Clark.
Well, because Clark and I were the
Oh,
the
yeah,
worst.
because Clark was in the
He
beginning.
fell asleep right over on that couch,
And that's why
got
Kimbo
it all
hopped
wet.
in. Yeah, that's why Kimbo
remember.
hopped in,
Yeah.
and he spilt his whole drink all over himself.
Well,
But
it happens.
was feeling pretty good. It was one of those double days where we shot a couple episodes, and we never aired it. And we wanted to have you back since
Here I am.
Hey, welcome
Cheers to
back.
that.
Welcome
Cheers to
back.
that.
Oh yeah,
But-
and the Red Bulls.
today. Kimbo and I just went to Walgreens and purchased every Red Bull flavor they had. Normally we do tastings every once in a while where we taste all of the tea flavored alcohols, but today
We're switching it up.
the flavored Red Bulls. We're all going to try every flavor of Red Bull that was available to us as of now.
When do you think we'll get our wings?
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully,
Do they still make
by
those
the end of
commercials?
that. Yes.
They got sued for it.
Did they?
Yeah.
For
It
what,
doesn't
though?
give you.
Yeah, because it doesn't give you wings. Like, actually, I don't.
But
give a
I feel
brownie.
like they kept
Advertisement.
making them after they got sued. So I think they won, but now they've
No,
shied
they
away.
lost.
Oh.
They lost. So they had to
shit.
pay some, and they're like, all right, we'll give out. They did a whole like class action thing where they gave out a free Red Bull to every single person who was affected by it. And they're
I
like,
love that,
yeah,
actually.
whatever, let's do
Okay,
it.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, I was affected.
Yeah. But then, so they
Red Bull
stopped saying
doesn't
that.
actually give you wings.
Yeah, and then it's like, yo, it's a metaphor.
I thought it
joke,
always
dude.
had like a little asterisk at the bottom that was like.
It does now.
Doesn't actually give you wings.
It does now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like one of
That's
those
the joke.
side effects might be diarrhea, dehydration,
Yeah.
Massive
Onset
migraines and
Alzheimer's.
death. Hopefully.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
But
Anyway, yeah. So,
Alright, so-
cheers to the No Curse Red Bull episode.
Cheers. Right now I'm ripping. I've never had this flavor. Apparently, Chris has had most of them, but
I've had a lot of them.
pear cinnamon. I did not know this was a thing, but they have a pear cinnamon flavored Red Bull.
I'm literally ripping yellow.
Yellow?
Just
yellow?
tropical. You
Yeah,
have
yours-
tropical. It
But
says
the
on the
yellow
bottom.
Yeah, but
Edition?
yellow.
Yeah, but it says the flavor
Is
is
yours
tropical,
red?
Chris. Mine is the winter edition.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah.
Blue.
What do you got?
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
All right, well, cheers.
doing
And
it?
Cheers,
Wait, I
cheers,
want
cheers.
it.
let's jump into round number 1.
Let's do it.
Round 1.
Alrighty, folks. Round number 1.
You startled me a little bit. You startled me.
Good. I'm trying to spook you guys. We had a moment of silence before that because I thought I was going to burp, but
Incredible.
didn't. It'll come up soon. Don't worry. So we pulled a Would You Rather card, and what we decided on was
There it is.
there it is right there. Golly. Would you rather be a famous actor or a famous musician? Yeah.
I mean, I know what I'd pick because
Wow.
I am one
go.
of those already. So
Ooh.
Heck up.
All right, then start us off.
Start us off, Chris.
I guess like I would pick musician obviously because that's what I do.
That's what you care about.
But yeah, I don't know. Like acting is not even seem interesting to me. So
That's fair.
I just get lost in like, oh yeah, I'll get paid probably more money by being an actor.
That's fair.
And you know how the record studios work; they just completely screw over every single musician since inception of time.
Yeah.
Unless you're Taylor Swift and you just make your version.
Dawn of time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd pick musician, but musician life is really hard. Like even professional level, just touring all the time.
Oh, dude, that's a
Yeah.
rough life, man.
We're an
Exhausting.
actor,
It's a rough
but
life.
also like I guess an actor
Long
has to
days.
go
I mean, it's like sometimes you
12 to 16-hour days
sometimes a 20-hour day if
for
you
like
got makeup.
8 months in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a lot.
Oh, the S word! 2! That's 2!
Now we have to
Should I
make it,
write them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it. Write a Kimmy one in the middle of that big so everyone can see it, and then you get 2 ticks.
make it as big
it
as
big.
possible.
You get 2 ticks. Nice.
But
Black
yeah.
was preferred color, but blue might be fine.
You can't see it anyway. As I was editing, it depends on what color the lights are.
That makes
I felt like we could see it when we. Yeah, that's hard.
It depends
to see.
on what color the
it's
lights
hard
are.
to see.
Yeah.
That's 2. Are you kidding me?
But yeah,
you,
so yeah,
baby.
being an actor, like you're just on location for 8
Yeah.
months to a year, and you're doing 12 to 16-hour days. Like,
But it's easy to take like a
every
year
day.
off though. After that,
and then like I guess same with musician though. So you're
That's
touring
true, yeah.
for 6 months, you know, and touring's not sleeping in a bus. I don't know if that's fun. I've never done it because I'm not that good yet.
it's fine, dude. Camping,
You
just
get
like
your
camping,
own
dude.
bunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bug in here.
There's a fly
Yeah.
flying around.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like kind of hard if like I'm breaking it down. If I'm taking out my complete bias out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard. I think I'd still pick musician though.
yeah.
If I'm taking my musical bias out of it, then
Well,
I
I
would
think
pick, yeah.
I think the whole point is for us to be biased on what we think, though, too.
Yeah.
So people want to know what Chris Arias would do.
Yeah.
Your opinion. on
And I guess if I was a musician, people wouldn't be pressuring me to get naked on screen or anything. So,
Yeah.
I think
'Cause, you know,
you
people-
don't have to do that.
I mean, you don't have to do that. I'm saying
I-
pressuring.
yeah,
People be
okay.
like, "Hey, let me see your wiener."
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to
They
show
make
your
prosthetics
wiener.
for that now, though.
They
neat.
surely do. They make fake hogs.
You ever seen Euphoria?
No.
You ever
Lot
seen?
of
You ever seen
penises on that
William Defoe?
Uh huh.
William Defoe.
Apparently
That's his real wiener.
Yeah. Apparently
Where?
it's just
When?
swinging.
Ooh.
He's got a big wiener.
Yeah.
Where
He's
do we
like
see
he's like
it? No,
famously
I
big.
want to
internet.
see it, but
We'll look it up later.
Yeah.
don't want
Yeah,
to
William Defoe. William Defoe. Hog.
hung?
He's hogged up.
Yeah. He's hogged up.
Yeah,
You
he's
need
got
you
that
need to be
far.
hogged
I
up
don't
with that
wanna
face
know
though.
about that.
I just said the F word. I think I said
On the board.
the FUGGIN, but put me on the board. Put me on the board.
Oh
Am I the
man.
designated
We're
artist?
a rock
failing. We're
start.
failing in round one.
I think I said it with a G, but still counts because it could have been perceived not with a G.
Yeah. I'm gonna have so much editing just in the first round. It's fine.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. What about you guys?
We'll just rip this way, huh? I'll go next. I think famous actor. Would be my vibe.
I guess you are a paid model.
Yeah,
so.
I just.
Yeah, now that
and you were in a
that life-
commercial.
I'm currently a paid model. The commercial was a gift to
the city of Greeley.
The city of Greeley,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think actor. I think I don't know. I like growing up. Like Kimmy and I were talking about it last night. We watched 2 movies last night, and in that time span of like my childhood, I was watching so many movies. Like I knew about all of those movie stars' careers, and it was like Chris Hemsworth before he was famous.
Yep.
Like before he was Thor. So like I knew so much about him in that time frame, and I really enjoyed like knowing. Like I was like, this is a good actor. I'm gonna follow his career, and then he did Thor, and then I stopped following kind of
because he blew up.
Yeah, it just was less fun. And then even like Shia LaBeouf, like in Disturbia, it was like that's a great movie, and I loved him from Even Stevens, and then. He transitioned. He did a couple movies before Transformers, and then Transformers blew him up, and then he kind of died off. But I just enjoy.
He has made some really good movies, though.
Yeah, especially as of late. He Honey Boy was really good. Peanut Butter Falcon was phenomenal.
Yeah, like, I heard that one's pretty good.
Fury was great too. Like he
did that weird
roles.
porn movie that was very interesting.
I don't know that one.
Porn movie?
Yeah, he did a porn movie.
I don't remember that.
It's
one.
like it's an actual film, but it's like 4 hours long, and it's literally Nymphomania.
Oh, that was
that's where they
on
sell magazines, and he's got that
streaming-
weird braid.
I think so.
Ew.
I didn't actually watch it, but like there's a lot.
I think I started it and
naked.
Nakedity.
I didn't know
stuff.
there was any.
There's a lot
naked
of
in that.
wiener time in there.
Because from what
apparently.
I saw, not naked, but a
Yeah.
lot of like sexual like tension going on.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I
didn't see it. I just heard. I don't know.
I like that. I like that vibe. I just like movies, and I got away from it from so long just because of where my life was at, and now I've been getting back into movies, like going to movies and seeing the movies I want to see, and making sure that I make a point to watch what I want to watch. And yeah, I don't know. I love movies, and they can get you through some tough times, and like it's same with music too, where it's like the impact a movie can have on someone is incredible.
Like I like watching movies more than I like listening to music.
Sure.
I'd rather go
Really?
watch a new music than, go watch a new movie than listen to new music.
You really would.
See, and
That's
I
interesting.
have I have some new music that does impact me in a really nice way. Like I appreciate music a lot, but I don't have that gumption.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like it's a little different than like the movies and stuff. So I think actor would be the vibe.
I just disagree. I think the gumption is on the other side. To be an actor,
Oh, really?
yeah, I would choose like a musician. I don't have any music skills even at all, but I feel like with a movie, you have to interact with a lot of people that you don't really like a lot.
That's fair.
Very directly, and you have to pretend to like
Sometimes,
them
like, kiss
on
them.
screen
Yeah,
and kiss
yeah.
them and like do a whole bit.
Yeah.
Where with music, I feel like you have a little bit more control with
Of who you're around.
yeah, like who you're around, who
collabing
you're
with.
dealing with.
Yeah.
You have at least a little bit more say.
Yeah.
I think I'd full blow.
Unless you're working with Diddy.
The diddler.
Oh no!
That's not a curse.
Oh no!
P
And you're
diddler.
right.
Yeah, so I guess like also about music, and this is from like personal experience. You can go from like loving someone as your family when you're in a band together to absolutely hating them overnight,
Yeah.
like your family.
But
think
like
that's
with
fair.
acting, you don't have to work with that person again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's
Like The
There's-
Notebook,
there's
like
pros and cons.
Ryan Gosling and what is her
Rachel
name?
McAdams?
Rachel McAdams
Yeah, didn't
hated
like
each
each
other,
other.
but they made a phenomenal movie, and they haven't worked together since.
Yeah, I
You don't have
also
to.
feel like
I could
with
feel that
music,
when he's
though,
like, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
That wasn't
It
in the
was, like,
script. He was like literally
frustration.
telling her.
I think she was more frustrated with him because he was you told me about this, but like he was so young on that set. Like he was the youngest person on that set.
Yeah.
And the way they age him is incredible.
Yeah,
Which is fun
honestly,
stuff
they
like
do
that,
a good
man.
job with the beard and the muscles.
Yeah, they make him
and
put on
shit,
some
but-
weight and yeah.
Yeah, I just
that's
feel
fun to
like
me.
with movies, it's harder to transition your set bit. So like if you start with comedies, it's hard to move to drama.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
with music, you can kind of transition a little bit better.
But
between
comedy
the
and drama
things.
are like comedians have the ability to do drama so
Those are
heavily
just
because
because it goes back to like
no.
Those are just examples.
But usually
like,
that's like the next tick. It's like I did all these
Yeah.
comedies, now I'm going to do drama, and now I'm going to do action.
right.
Yeah.
I know. I just feel like with music, you have a little more wiggle room to like
That's
try
fair.
different.
I mean,
people
even
are
on
gonna-
one album, it's like
Yeah.
different vibes.
yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, where it's like, like
These are my
Panic at the
sad
Disco has a
too,
different
yeah.
sound for every single album
he's
they
canceled.
do.
We can't talk about
I know they are, but
What?
yeah, he's
Well,
a piece of poop.
yeah, he's canceled.
Oh
He's
my
canceled
God.
hardcore.
Yeah.
What's Brendan Urie?
Yeah.
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 Well, anyway,
You should look
finding
that
this
up on the
out.
internet.
We'll look it up. We'll look it up.
yeah.
No,
Anyway,
that's-
that is time.
That is interesting.
There we go. That's round
interesting.
one. 30 minutes.
Whoopsies.
All right. Yeah. Let us know. Would you rather?
Musician,
Musician
or
or
actor,
actor?
or actress.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Let's
that's a
move
good
on.
one.
Round two.
All right, guys. Coming back for round number 2. Kimmy, you chose the topic. What is the topic?
What is your go-to song for a night ride? Like a night drive,
Back roads, cruising.
you're just
Okay.
having a time.
I don't
All right.
condone drinking and driving, but this is my favorite go-to backroad song.
Red Bull.
Oh no, cracking a can.
Yeah.
I'm teasing.
I guess, yeah. So now we're moving on. So I'm rocking the green edition dragon fruit.
Nice. I have the amber edition strawberry apricot. This is the one I'm most worried about.
Because you think you're
Because
allergic to
I might be
strawberry
allergic
flavors.
to like a fake strawberry imitation flavors.
I just have Juneberry,
we'll find
which
out.
who knows what that flavor
Yeah.
means.
So yeah, cheers. So
cheers,
go-to
cheers, cheers.
song for night driving, some back road cruising.
Oh, it's really buttery.
Oh,
Interesting.
Wow. It's not bad at all, but it's like a buttery apricot. I don't get any strawberry in that. Wild.
Okay, here's some dragon fruit.
Dragon
So Jory, what's your go-to song when you're night driving, going on the back roads?
Dragon fruit, they really elevated the flavor. If you ever eaten a dragon fruit,
it
it's
just
not very
tastes like
flavorful.
water.
Yeah, it tastes like it's like almost
But
like,
it's like a really it is dragon fruit, but it's so,
yeah.
you know.
So you can taste.
Oh man, back road night songs. I don't know, night back roads. I'm either listening to some pretty like rock and roll, like heavy country, like real fast paced country,
Yeah.
or on the flip side, depends on the mood, maybe a real slow, sad country, or just like 80s rock.
That's fair. Yeah, I feel like
like
I go
some hair bands.
Yeah, I go very nostalgic. So I go
Yeah,
like
it's old school.
yeah,
whatever I'm
so
listening
yeah,
to.
so I go like either like early like Chili Peppers, maybe like Nirvana or something. Just stuff that I was like as a
Yeah,
child. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm hardcore. This is awesome.
a little
really
Motley
like
Crue,
this.
maybe.
Oh yeah, because you're an '80s boy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Big hair bands,
I
dude.
did not get into hair bands at all.
I was
definitely
raised on hair
'90s
bands.
rock or like
Your
'70s
parents
metal.
are big hair band
Oh yeah,
guys,
hair bands
though.
exclusive. I didn't listen to anything, and I think I've said it on the pod before. Anything other than like 80s hair bands, a little bit of like new age rock too, but mostly 80s hair bands. Every car ride from conception until
Wow. Wow.
until high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, all right.
Yeah, I had a little bit of Eminem in middle school, and
I mean, everyone did. Everyone had a little Eminem
who
in them.
didn't,
You know?
Who did? Relapse, what an album that is. Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, a little Motley Crue.
Yeah, I got like
Guns N'
really
Roses.
big into reggae too. Like in like freshman,
yeah.
so like not like
Some good
like
stuff.
311 Pepper, like yeah that, but
Right.
like OG like Jamaican reggae.
Oh,
like
damn.
That's wild.
like Bob Marley, but the
Like-
other famous reggae musicians that
lesser
not Bob
known
Marley.
Bob
Yeah.
Marley's.
Yeah.
out
And
there.
I got really into that like hard. So yeah,
You still like that?
I cannot listen to reggae anymore at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom. It's funny. Me and my mom were texting about it the other day, but because she sent me a picture, she was apparently listening to. Did somebody say a profanity?
I did.
Oh no! I didn't
even catch it.
I didn't catch it either.
I covered my mouth.
I thought you burped.
Said the D word.
Yeah.
DAMN. You can say that. Yeah, damn's
Yeah,
allowed.
yeah,
we
that's
decided.
fine. Yeah, we decided. Yeah.
Yeah, damn's allowed. But I she sent me. It was like there's like the two like most famous Shaggy songs. So she was like listening
Wasn't
to
me.
one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sent me a picture of it. She's like, I don't know if you remember that. And I was like, of course I remember that. He's like, yeah, we still sound all the time. Shaggy, and then I I can't remember who sings
What's the other
it,
one?
but
Angel?
Red Angel was the one she sent me a
UB40.
picture of. Yeah. She
Red,
sent me a
red,
picture.
red,
She was
red.
listening to Angel.
Yeah.
Young. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then Red Wine.
Yeah.
Red wine. Yep.
Yeah, I got
That
really
was the only like reggae style, like that kind of vibe that I listened to.
I got really into British
that
reggae too.
even
Like
count
let
as
alone
Yeah?
like the Police.
I think it's poppy.
I don't think that is
so.
reggae.
But it's like
UB40's reggae.
Okay.
the
Yeah.
red wine.
Alright,
Yeah.
Okay.
Shaggy's
I don't
not,
know.
but he's got that like the Jamaican.
It's like
He's got the
reggaeton.
vibe.
It's not
Yeah.
reggaeton, but it's
like pop.
It's like
It's more
island.
pop.
Yeah, it's island.
Yeah,
island
there
pop
we
or
go,
whatever.
there we go.
Yeah,
But
where they have steel drums in it for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can barely hear him.
Yeah.
Or it's way loud.
Yeah, it's like too loud.
It's either like non-existent, but it's there, or it's way too loud.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the
And
thing:
they
if you
speed
know
'em
how
up
to
a little
play
bit.
them, you have to.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't make
Oh,
sense,
yeah,
you
for
have
sure,
to.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your go-to song?
I get real weird with it. I love a little weird dark, like a Tally Hall or Halsey and
Okay.
Melanie Martinez. Tally Hall is like my actually go-to one,
Never heard
but
of her.
nobody knows who they
Yeah.
are ever,
That's fair.
which is fine. They just sing real weird, kind of
Oh, we rotating?
upbeat, spooky.
I like that.
Upbeat,
Like
spooky.
upbeat, spooky.
Man, I
kinda.
remember when like the whole like
think you've played
the
this one.
Spooky
Yeah, I
Girl.
have.
So when Spooky Girl pop got real big in like the
Yeah.
2010s, like Lord came out. I'm just like, I don't get it.
I ate that shit up like it was.
See, I liked Lord. That's the S word. Now put one back up.
No.
And then you almost had another. But no, I actually really liked Lord. I thought that was good. I think she's coming out with a new album or just dropped a new album.
Sure.
She's been saying that for like a decade.
Yeah,
now, so
but
I
it was
don't-
like
I
she
don't
got off
believe
her
it.
label now. Now she's doing an independent thing, I think. But I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know.
I think she's. I was gonna say profanity. I think she's disrespectful. I
Yeah,
don't think she's the nicest person.
Well, she's
Oh,
also
is
like
Lord a B
baby.
word?
yeah.
She's also a baby.
Oh yeah.
She's-
Oh, like an
I
actual
mean, now
child.
she's old.
like
but
your
like,
age.
but when that song dropped, she was my
Yeah,
age. She was
like
16 years
16.
old. Yeah. And she
Yeah.
blew up.
Yeah.
And
I was more like a Melanie Martinez kind of guy.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
whoever that is, whoever she is.
You're bad at this
I'm
game,
gonna have
Kimmy.
a bad time.
You're bad at this game. Yeah. Oh man.
Already caught up.
In one podcast.
man.
Yeah, like I got really
Putin.
I got
Don't
really
be.
into Modest Yahoo's first album. I don't remember if you remember Youth,
I think so. Yeah,
but like
I know
that was
Modest
like this
Yahoo.
is like rapping reggae. It's different, and like anytime I listen to that, I'm just like, I still really like him.
Yeah.
I still
Well,
really
it's
like
a thing
him.
where it's like
But he disappeared after that album. So yeah.
one thing we talked about before the podcast too, and it's another one that on like a late night car ride, like Nickelback. Everybody knows
Oh,
like
yeah,
Nickelback. But one thing we talked about was ASMR.
Oh, yeah.
we were just kind of talking about that and how we could use these mics for something like that, even though we probably won't.
I'm not.
Never say never.
Never say never.
Justin
A
Bieber.
little bit of Justin Bieber though.
But that's like one of the like drawing things for Nickelback is they do like captivate that when they sing. Like if you've ever have them in headset, like a headset, or even in your car, it'll like rip really hard on your right side and then be like really light on your left, and then it'll like switch. There's like this like wave of sound that happens for a lot of their songs. And I don't know, that's kind of cool.
Kind of nice.
I don't always like it because sometimes I'm like, my left ear's bad. I can't hear out of it anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, that's just the song.
Well, yeah. Have you seen like the old memes where it's just like if you listen to Beatles with one headphone and it's sort of like, brung. Yeah.
I do not listen to Beatles, so
I don't
have
either.
no idea.
But yeah, like that's
People
like whole
actually
meme.
like the Beatles still.
Oh,
I think we've talked about this before
That
on
could
the
be a
pod.
different.
I think we've talked about this
can
before on the
be
pod. We'll save it for
different,
DVD extras.
oh
DVD extras.
Oh goodness! I got yelled at.
I don't
My
think
opinion
they're-
on the Beatles by
they're
like
not good.
5 people.
They're not good.
Here's the thing. That's my hot take. I don't like the Beatles.
Yeah, I don't like the Beatles
I
either.
don't like the Beatles. I know, and we've talked about it. I know you've never been here, but
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I didn't know
but
you didn't like the Beatles. I mean, you
I-
sound like you don't like the, or like you seem like
I
a person.
get it.
you
obviously.
smell like you don't
I
like the
get
Beatles.
a British boy band
Sure.
through and through. I had the 1D phase in my British boy band bit.
Why don't ever compare 1D to the Beatles unless you want to get yelled
1D
at?
is better.
Alrighty, so
Move on. We're move on.
Let's go to 3. Let's go to 3. Let's go to 3.
Round 3.
All right, and coming back in for round number 3. Round number 3 is going to be scariest movie characters as a child, not necessarily in a scary movie.
Yes.
Oh,
This is a good one. This is a good one. So I'll definitely start because I had this conversation with just a friend like a while ago. Have you guys seen Brave Little Toaster?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I think we talked about this recently.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's literally when the vacuum sucks his own cord and he freaks out, scared the heck out of me. And then the metal chomper when they're in the junkyard. Dude, that like frightened me as a child. I've never watched
felt
Brave
more
Little
heat
Toaster.
in my chest than watching that.
Yeah, like it gave me. I think that was my first anxiety attack. I think that like as a 9-10-year-old, I think that was my first anxiety attack watching the Brave Little Toaster.
It's so much, and you're just not prepared for it at all because the rest of the movie is pretty cheery.
Yeah.
And then it gets so dark, and the lightning strikes behind it, and it's like a whole thing.
And then the lamp breaks his nose and like looks like he's on drugs all of a sudden.
It's a lot. It turns into like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Does this have Macaulay Culkin in it?
No, it's an
that's
animated show.
What's that one called? Well, it is animated, but it starts a bookkeeper.
Oh yeah. That's
don't know.
yeah.
That one's not scary, but
Yeah. Oh man, I'll show you some screenshots. Yeah, I'll show you some. Oh, we forgot to look up Willem Dafoe on. Anyway,
Oh,
that's all right. We'll do that later. But yeah, man, that scared. Almost cursed again. Scared the shoot out of me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just scaring the
It was
shoot out of
wild. It was
yeah, dude.
wild. I've still never watched that movie since, and it came out in like
Yeah.
1989 or something.
that's wild. No, I
Yeah.
never heard of it.
you. Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
So, and it's like early or like old school like 80s 90s animation. So
Yeah. Oh, so it's like
they actually tried to scare
it's
you.
like
Yeah.
what's that one? The Swan Princess, like that kind of animation.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like dark and that's the first one with Maleficent in it, right? I think
so.
her
Yeah, it
mom
sounds
is
right, yeah.
Maleficent. Yeah. Her stepmom or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Style of
Gave
cartoon.
myself chills. Anyway,
Yeah, dude.
I have a really niche
Yeah, Kimbo,
one.
go for it.
Have
I've
you
got a
guys ever
list, so.
seen Bible Man?
Yes, I know about Bible Man.
Bible Man was like a Christian series and live action superhero, and one of the villains was called the Fibbler, and he was so freaking scary.
did he just fib a lot? Like he just lied? That's his
that
thing?
was like
He's
his
a
whole bit.
fibbing
But
fibber.
he had like a prosthetic nose, and he kind of had like the coloring of an
Was it like
Oompa Loompa,
Wiener-esque?
where it was like it was like witch, like lumpy
so
and
wiener
warty and creepy, and he had like bright green hair and orange skin, just the scariest. And he would always like peek around
Creep
a tree, like
Like Swiper, he's very Swiper-esque.
yeah, yes. That one's super spooky, but a more mainstream one, Robin Williams as Mrs. Doubtfire. That scared the
Oh my god! I love that.
poop out of me. That scared me.
I was
so
like,
badly.
that's a woman.
And the voice,
Good work,
and
Robin.
The voice. That
I love
chills,
that movie.
I was just
shivers.
impressed.
I couldn't
I was
watch it
just
because
impressed.
it scared me too badly.
Dang,
I did not
dude.
like that.
Dang.
Yeah. So you know, like the guy who made like the costume for Miss Doubtfire, like in the show in the
Okay,
movie,
yeah.
like his friend. I was like, that reminds me of my uncle. And turns out, like, yeah, he came out.
Yeah.
Oh, and was like, but like as a child,
that adds up a little
I
more.
couldn't figure out why he reminded me of my uncle.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense.
And I was like,
That's not a
why.
transphobic thing either. It's fine. It was the creepy voice, and when he gets when he gets like the frosting on his face,
Well,
or
with the
whatever
cake,
that
Because he
scene
doesn't
is,
have his prosthetic,
Yes,
so he
and
has to
it's
put
like-
the.
And he's like,
it's
oop, a little drip
gooping, and he like drips off Ooh,
into his coffee or something.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
It wasn't even so much
so-
scary.
It's like, one
It
more,
was
one more.
Yeah. Gross.
The
I
new,
just
the
couldn't.
new boyfriend.
Yeah.
The guy who played 007 at one point, right? I think it's him.
Pierce Brosnan.
I think so. I don't know.
I don't remember. I haven't
I can't
seen
tell you.
Doubtfire in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also just the idea of like your nanny not being the person you think they are.
That's
That was-
horrifying.
that
plot.
was,
The
like,
whole concept,
actual
the whole
scariest part
concept
of,
is
like,
weird.
And if it
those
wasn't your dad,
parents
then
should have known.
that'd be pretty spooky.
You
but
should have known that was your dad. Like
those kids should have.
it just the premise scared me.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fair.
that's
lot.
fair, yeah. Anyway, Jory, you have a
Fair.
list.
I've got a whole list. I got a lot of
Oh,
ideas while we
wow.
were doing this. Have you guys ever seen The Sound of Music?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, not The Sound of Music. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the
Not a curse.
the toy guy, the toy kid catcher.
yes.
That guy. That's one of the spookiest people. And he was such a little pervert.
Yeah, he
the
was a
whole
pee for
movie.
sure.
It was like, what is he doing when he catches these kids? Like that was the vibe. And he had a dick nose. Like he had. I can say that.
No.
Yeah, we can
That's a
say that.
profanity.
We can say that.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yes,
if
we
you can't
can.
say
No.
HELL, you can't say
You can say. Come
No.
on.
deny.
All right, guys. Let us know if we can
Majority
say that.
rules.
All right. We'll just
Give me
say
a tick. Give me a tick.
Yeah, we'll give
that
you
way
one.
We're all caught up.
Yeah, we'll give you
that
one.
Way we're all caught up.
Even though you said
We
it like
didn't
9
Yeah,
times.
but we didn't discuss that ground rule, and that one felt fine to me in my head.
All right.
Anywho, but that guy absolutely horrifying. It was like anytime that creepy little guy was on TV, and like not that I watched it that much, but
Right.
enough. He was on every
Yeah.
once in a while, and it would be like, whoa.
Also, that movie's
that guy away.
movie's way too long for a children's
So
movie.
Yeah.
long. It's so long.
it just drags
It's like
on.
3 hours. Yeah, what else you got?
I have.
You got a
Did you
lot
guys
of
ever
them.
see the Disney Channel original movie? And it was either called Monster Under the Bed or like Imaginary Friends or something.
Yeah, I
so
got nothing on
basically,
that
it's a brother and sister, and it's about imaginary friends. They have imaginary friends, and Boogeyman. That's what it was called.
Oh yeah, I
Boogeyman.
didn't see that one.
I don't.
Oh dang! So you get your imaginary friend, and then once you outgrow your imaginary friend and you stop interacting with them, they turn into a boogeyman.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, and
I like the concept.
and it is horrifying. Like the prosthetics they use on these characters is unbelievably disgusting. Like it's an older sister and a younger brother, and he's about to age out of having his imaginary friend, and so he's slowly turning into a boogeyman.
Yeah,
But her imaginary friend
is already
is
a boogie.
already a boogeyman and
Yeah.
is doing all this like messed up stuff in her high school and like causing all these problems. Horrible acting.
Oh,
by the
I mean,
way.
yeah.
Obviously.
I've rewatched it as an adult. Wow, horrible. Still horrifying.
Still horrifying.
So like they take her imaginary friend who was a female and turn and warp her into this disgusting like warlocky looking thing.
Troll of a person.
And like the fingers are like this long and then the nails are this long on top of it. Like
Yeah.
it's absolutely disgusting. Great movie, horrifying.
Well, on that note, that was round number 3.
Noise.
Don't worry, I have more of a list, but
Yeah.
I am curious. About
Yeah,
this,
you do
but
have
we'll
an
talk about them
entire
later.
list.
I got a few.
Yeah.
We
Oh
got rid of
man.
those too.
But yeah, anything that scared the absolute heck out of you, definitely let us know about that.
Let us know.
Yeah, because it was definitely not scary movies as a child that were the
No.
scariest.
No,
Well,
I liked scary
And
movies.
I
when
wrote
was
that
little.
topic and I had something in mind and I can't remember what it was, but
Yeah.
there was like one movie that we watched quite a bit and I was so like the one person in the movie creeped me out so bad that I just was like, I don't want to watch that movie anymore.
Dude,
I
so
like that
so the like the old man in Aladdin when they're in prison, that they
Horrifying.
The
that creeps me out.
The crusty old man with the
Yeah, but
cane.
then it turns out it's Jafar or something in costume, and I was like, dude, that dude is scary.
honestly, Jafar is the scariest Disney villain. I think
He's
Oh,
pretty
really?
horrifying.
he's
Yeah.
the creepiest one.
He's pretty
Most
gross.
perverted.
Yeah,
No, he
he's
is
got
a
those
pervert.
perversions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got them perversions in him.
Anyway, let's move on to round number 4.
Here we go.
Round 4.
Alrighty, folks. Round number 4. This is one that I wrote, and I'm really excited about it to hear what you guys have to say.
You have to wrap it a specific way.
Inside.
Yeah.
Yep. And I already know my pick because it's so prevalent in my brain. If you could bring back any discontinued or like seasonal fast food item ever, what would it be? And just have it all the time.
Oh man.
And I'll rip a start on this because I already know.
Okay.
Mine is
It's probably gonna be Taco Bell for me.
KFC's Double Down.
What's the double down?
It
Oh,
is
Chris.
a big fat crispy chicken breast.
Oh,
cheese, bacon, cheese.
Yep, and then chicken,
and then
bacon.
sauce, a bunch of sauce in
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and then another hunk of chicken.
Yep.
It is just a protein packed. You're gonna have a fat dump the next day.
You're gonna have
vibe.
the heaviest
It's a heavy,
you've
it's a heavy
ever
poop
had
and it's
in your
heavy
life.
farts, but it's so good, dude. It's so good. Double down all day.
I definitely had that, and like, so I got a side of mashed potatoes with it. So
Oh,
I'd
my
rip it
gosh.
open, put a little in the middle, and then go for it.
That's
just
brilliant.
a little extra starch in there just to thicken up
dude.
your arteries. Oh, but it's so good. It's so good.
Dude, I don't know. Fried chicken and mashed potatoes are just the
It's
best
just
combo.
right.
So
It's
good.
just right.
Yeah, it's so good.
You dunk it in the
Yeah.
potatoes and then the
I dunk
gravy.
it in. I dunk it in the mac and cheese too.
Ooh,
Throw a little mac and
that's
cheese on there,
solid.
get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
cheese- more cheese on there.
Jeez.
We should go to KFC.
Nice.
Oh, my chest. It hurts. I think I'm dying.
It hurts so
Yeah.
good though,
Yeah.
you know.
It's so good.
Oh man,
KFC's double down, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Elite food.
that's fair.
Elite food.
Yeah, Taco Bell. I remember ripping like it was like a beefy, crunchy burrito, and it had like Fritos in it.
Yeah.
Don't they
Yeah.
still have that?
No.
They might have
With the red Fritos.
yeah. No, it was regular Fritos.
Oh.
They have like the
I do know what you're talking
they have
about.
like the flaming
thing,
yeah, they have a
though.
flaming hot like Frito burrito now, but it's not
different.
It has like beans in it or something.
Okay.
It's like beans, cheese,
Oh,
and
no
Fritos,
beans.
yeah,
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
Well,
the
and
beefy
they always heavily sour cream to
That
those.
Yeah.
sounds good though.
and like the beefy one was like had like like their taco meat, like supreme, so like lettuce.
Yeah.
It was so
Oh,
good.
okay,
It was
okay.
so good, and like rice in it,
Probably
maybe.
had it. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe rice instead of
Yeah,
beans.
yeah, I don't remember.
This one's tough. I don't know because I think Taco Bell too, but they brought it back for me. So the flatbread chicken,
Oh yeah.
Chicken chipotle flatbreads, dude.
that was the most incredible. And now they're back. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do love
they
a
keep
double
renaming
down.
them.
Yeah,
And-
they changed the sauce. I
No, apparently they've always had that chipotle sauce.
I don't think that's true.
Because
my heart,
you
it was
like on the
different,
app right now,
you know?
even if they don't have that, you can order that as a side.
2000 Taco Bell chicken flatbread.
Yeah, the OG.
slapped different.
Yeah.
than the flatbread
It did.
now.
Dude, yeah.
Well,
Well,
the
going
But
there.
the chicken was different.
Their flatbread's
I think.
too
Something.
thick now. No, it's the flatbread. It's too thick and chewy now.
The flatbread before was like fluffy but crispy on the outside.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's like
Just
rubbery.
chewy. Yeah, rubbery, chewy.
Something's wrong
yeah.
with it.
Yeah, 'kay, what was that?
it's Taco Bell,
the
though.
double decker chalupa or whatever it's called. So you had like your hard shell taco,
Yeah.
and then a chalupa on the outside. What was
Yeah,
that
with
called?
cheese in it.
Sounds
Yeah.
right.
I think it was just called the double decker
down.
chalupa.
That sounds
Yeah,
great.
is it? Do they still have that?
I don't think so.
Not right now, but they
They have the one
That's
where it's like a
that one-
crunchy taco
every once
with
in a
a
while.
soft taco,
Yeah,
but
they'll-
not
they'll
a
bring
bring
it
chalupa.
back.
I haven't been to Taco John's forever, but yeah, if you have like,
TJ's, dude.
if you get there, whatever, I don't remember the names, but yeah, so it's a hard taco with beans and then the tortilla around it. That's where it's at.
Ooh.
That's where it's at. Yeah,
Yeah, they
to
still have
Taco
that at
John's in
TJ's, I
forever.
think.
yeah.
I go every once in a while. Usually when I get my haircut, because I go to the
It's
barbershop
over the-
right there.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, treat myself to a little TJ's. Why not?
Yeah.
A little potato lays with some cheese sauce.
Dude, so the thing that I've been rocking
Six-pack in a pound.
recently from Wendy's is the Baconator pretzel burger.
Oh, it's good. I had
It's
it
so
the other day.
so when
It's so good.
when that goes away, I'm gonna be pretty sad. Like that's so
Did you try
good.
the nacho one?
Yes,
nacho burger?
I haven't had the burger. I had the chicken version.
Oh,
Okay.
So it was like the spicy chicken version of the nacho burger. It was very good.
The thing about Wendy's, they have such good pretzel buns.
They do.
Their pretzel buns are like the best.
Yeah.
It's like an actual
so good.
pretzel,
It's
where
like
any
legit.
other one is
Yep.
just like
It has a
a
right
bun
like
with crunch.
It's
Yeah,
got the
it has-
right chew to it.
yeah, it's like it. Yeah, so it's like I don't want to say stale because that's the wrong word, but like it has like the pretzel staleness.
Bite,
Yeah, I guess I don't
Bite
know.
to it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
stiff on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, pretzel buns at Wendy's, dude.
Incredible.
Yeah, so good. I just need a little like salt on the top, and I'm like, yeah, this is actually a pretzel. Yeah,
Oh, it's so good.
Honestly, the McDonald's snack wrap, the chicken snack wrap.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss those. It was a good little.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been to
A good little
McDonald's in
pounder.
a long time.
Good late night food,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
I usually do. I call it the huge, and it's usually only when I'm hungover, and if I wake up for breakfast, I get 2 of their chicken McMuffin. Or no, sorry, sausage McMuffins, chicken McMuffins.
That's
chicken-
why
I mean, I'm down.
I like that. a lot.
Chick-fil-A? No, it's 2 sausage McMuffins, no egg, because they're way greasier that way, and then 1 hash brown fixes you right up.
Oh yeah,
you're ready to go. Ready
have
to go
you
for the
had
day.
Wendy's breakfast? It looks solid, but I'm never
tried
awake.
it.
Yeah, I'm never
I'm
awake.
never up by the time it's over.
I have had Wendy's breakfast. It's okay. It's mid.
Yeah,
It's like as good as
It looks
it's as good as Carl's Jr.'s breakfast, which
Here's
is
the
mid.
thing: Wendy's breakfast just looks like Wendy's with an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
different. It's
Well,
not like a breakfast menu. It's
yeah,
like get any Wendy's plus
Thing.
an egg
Yep.
if you want it.
Well, and they're heavy on the biscuit too, and I'm not a biscuit guy unless I
gotcha.
can put too much jelly on it.
Fair.
Especially from fast food because they're so dry. I want it to be like a dessert,
That's fair.
you know. But that's why the Wendy's thing is just like Carl's Jr.'s because they'll do like the actual burger patty with an egg,
Yeah,
and most places won't do that.
Yeah, it's
nice.
like a sausage.
CJ's.
yeah. I don't
Wendy's.
see, and I don't like breakfast sandwiches. I do not like sausage, like at all.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm not a big sausage guy until
Oh,
I was
yeah?
an
You sure about
adult.
that?
Now I like it a little more. Shut up, Chris. And then, but then the sausage McMuffin, for how greasy that sausage patty is, it just hits.
Just hits.
Just hits, dude.
Oh, I just realized I didn't eat today.
Chris,
Yes.
we'll go eat
I do.
after
I do
this.
this. I do that on a regular though. I just forget.
We're going to the Real after.
Oh yeah, we are.
So it's
Oh
fun.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's rip our Red Bulls really quick.
Oh,
here.
yeah, so-
I just have standard Red Bull.
Yeah, we have 30 seconds left in the
Cheers,
round.
cheers.
But
Oh,
yeah.
that's perfect.
Watermelon.
Dude. We'll get it
Yeah.
done.
Cheers.
0, my favorite actually.
0, not to be confused with sugar free.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh,
It's lower
classic.
calories.
Classic vintage Red Bull.
I don't like that watermelon. It
You know
tastes more like real watermelon than most, but
Oh, that's much sweeter than I was expecting. That's wild.
Yeah,
It's more sweet than a regular Red Bull. I don't like that.
that's why I like.
That's not for me.
That's why I like it. I'm a little sweet boy.
it's like a candy.
I like the watermelon one. It's the fakest watermelon flavor you could think of.
Yeah.
It's not though.
I have
It's
not
less
had a
like
regular.
a Jolly Rancher watermelon. It's like a watermelon fresca.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
not had a regular Red Bull in forever. So I like drank it.
so
I'm like,
good.
oh yeah, this is why I don't drink regular anymore.
Oh,
Because
'Cause
it's
they're so
weird.
good.
It's
got,
like
it's got a
bitter.
little twinge
Yeah.
to it where you're like,
It's like bitter and like spicy.
yeah.
Yep, it's nice.
Anyway,
It's the Jaeger of energy drinks.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
only freaks. drink
Jager
it.
bombs.
Yeah.
I like it. Red
All right, anyway, yeah, fast food stuff. We got way off topic at the very end, but also we got way off topic in the middle. We just started talking
We've
about
being off topic.
yeah,
the
we
whole
started
time.
talking about what we like at fast food restaurants.
that's
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, let's move on to the final round.
You guys are used to it.
Final round.
Alrighty, and on that note, a beautiful burp, Chris.
Hey, thanks.
We are on round number 5, and our guest got to pick the topic. So let's hear the topic.
Oh wait,
Kimbo.
let me pull up the.
All right.
Go for it.
I want to know what the scariest bird to you is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this one's for 10 minutes too.
Yep. Scary Bird, 10 minutes. Also, we decided to do a
Little
a
mix of all
every
9.
single Red Bull that we got. All 9 Red Bulls. And you might think to yourself, wow, that's a lot of Red Bull you guys have on the table. It's only 240 milligrams of caffeine each, which is a normal energy drink. Most of them are like 300 these days. So
Yeah.
it's not that bad. I'll kick it off.
That's
All right,
still a lot.
but yeah, so I guess I'll start then. It's owls. Owls scare me so badly, and Jory just spooked me out because he's like, "Did you know that owls fly silently?"
Yeah,
and
dude.
I'm like,
if you ever watch a
"No."
video, they swoop in on their prey, and there's no sound, not a single sound except for them catching that prey.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable. This just tastes like this one.
really?
The
Oh.
butteriness is overwhelming.
The
The rest
yogurt
of it,
flavor?
yeah, yogurty,
Chris,
buttery.
Is
Oh,
it
man,
is how intelligent the owls are better or worse?
worse
It is.
because they know when you're sleeping.
But they don't mess with people. That's why it's like whatever.
Do they not like swoop down on your hair
They'll spook
like a
you.
bat?
They'll spook you, but only if
Yeah.
they have to.
It's just like, so you see an owl in a tree, and you're like, "Oh, that's a lump," and then all of a sudden they're like,
it's a lot.
and they're like 9 feet long, and you're like, "What
big.
the heck?"
They're big, dude.
Oh, that's gross.
It's not that good.
This looks like a very unhealthy drink.
It's very gross looking.
That's
It
trash
almost looks like a tea.
juice.
A little bit. Mine in
Oh, that smell was very off-putting.
yeah. Mine right away.
I just taste strawberry.
yeah, I just taste the strawberry apricot, the butteriness of that
Yeah.
is all I get. Mine right away off the name. The name is like sends shivers down my spine. A condor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You ever seen one of those?
Yeah. You ever
And-
seen Condor Man?
I think I have.
Superhero.
He's gross, right?
kind of.
He's got that bald
You're
head, just
scared
like
of
a condor.
condors, though.
Well, but also it's like they're like what's the other one that like circle like a vulture?
vulture? Yeah.
Vulture vibes. And I just looked it up because I was like, I don't even know what a condor looks like, but it sounds like a spooky bird. And they're
massive
ugly.
too.
And they're like bigger than an eagle, or
Yeah.
like the same size as like a full grown like large eagle.
Yeah,
Like they're crazy big, huge,
Buzzards.
and I don't think they're afraid to mess with people. Like they're like dead stuff. I think like like a vulture or a whatever you just said,
A buzzard.
a buzzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that
think
kind of
that's like a
vibe.
category
But
of
golly, they're nasty. They're nasty.
Yeah, but they mostly leave you alone if you're alive.
Yeah, but
know?
it's just like.
What if I
it's
just
still
want to go
gross.
take a nap in the middle of the desert? You
and
know,
look dead? Yeah, just let
I
me
think
look
you
dead.
have other things to think about if you're wanting to do that.
I don't know. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Condors, gross, scary. Not gross, just scary.
Just, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Big, scary.
Mine is a shoebill stork.
oh yeah, they're the ones that
they're
have
a
like
wading bird, and their mouths are so big, and they like
Yes,
chomp,
yes.
Yeah.
We talked about
chomp
this.
their
Yeah.
bills, and it sounds
Look
so
up
scary.
a shoe.
yeah, their bills
stork
all like
because
looks like a
They just-
mole.
They have
It's like
the evilest front-facing eyes.
Yep.
I hate them.
Don't they make a crazy sound too? Besides, I mean, the chomping is horrifying.
They
Yeah.
they kind
But
of
they, like,
no.
screech,
You're thinking of
don't
a
they?
different Australian bird. It's a smaller one, and they like scream at.
oh, you talking
which
about
those-
magpies?
No, not a magpie. Let me see if I can.
Apparently,
find it.
magpies are super annoying, and they're a bunch
They're
of
scary.
Richards.
The
Apparently,
swooping season in Australia is a whole thing, I guess.
Really?
I'd love to never know about
I know
it.
which one this is. Well, the worst part about these guys is
yeah.
they get so dirty. That's why they look like they have arms.
yeah, they just look gross. But
they-
talking about the spoonbill, yeah, they
yeah.
just look gross.
Yeah.
But they
No, a shoebill.
Oh, shoebill, yeah, sorry.
But
spoonbill's a
look-
different bird. My bad.
They look just like they're up to no good always.
Starting
Non-stop
causing trouble in
up
the
to no
neighborhood.
good, dude. But they also like continuously get dirty and like they get muddy and like dusty, and then they'll just all of a sudden they'll look just dead, and then they'll go
Yes, and then just
way fast. Yeah,
you know what
but
other
it's
bird?
so it's so deep.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's like a knock on like a hollow log.
really.
But like a little high pitched than that. But like the depth of that, where it's like
Yeah.
you can hear it on the other side of the log
That's crazy. Yeah, another bird that freaks me out is just like crows and ravens.
because they're so smart, dude.
Yeah,
They're
and like
spooky smart.
yeah, and that gets creepy. Like there would be one like in front of you, you're walking at it. Most birds fly away. They literally just take
They'll
like
test you a little bit.
they just take 2 steps, like sidestep you, and they like start following around you. I'm like,
So they're waiting for you to drop something.
yo man, go away,
Chill
go
out.
away.
Ghost bird.
Oh yeah,
That's the one.
What is
we
it?
were
Those
thinking-
are
a ghost
creepy.
bird.
Oh,
those are
those
the
are
ones that
gross
kind of like
looking.
screech
Those,
at
those,
you, I think.
yeah,
but
they
those
sound
are-
like dying
Those
ghosts.
are
Yeah.
Those ones are
scary.
harmless, right? They just look creepy.
But the sound that she's talking about, they call them ghost
Yeah.
birds because they like have a dying screech
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like
You're right.
blood curdling scream.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yikes.
But yeah, like crows and ravens just freak me out, man.
Yeah, that was gonna be like I've always wanted to have a murder of crows.
Yeah.
like as a crew.
You just got to give them treats.
I know, but they don't like when you have pets.
Oh yeah.
So like if I was to come out walking with my dog and I had a friendly group of murder of crows that I was friends with and I gave them food and they gave me trinkets, they would attack my dog.
yeah, because they're territorial.
Yep. So
get you.
that just isn't the vibe right now. But
That's fair.
maybe one day.
One day.
Eventually,
Maybe one day.
when you're old and
One day
decrepit.
you
Yeah, when I'm
murder.
old, I can have a murder of crows.
Yeah.
Ravens too, though. Yeah, they're just it's a
Ravens
a
are just
bigger,
bigger,
smarter
yeah.
crow. Yeah.
Ravens are just
They're smarter.
bigger.
Have you ever heard them like talking?
They're like
They can talk like a parrot. No, they can like
Oh,
mimic
ravens?
like a
Really? I didn't know-
parrot.
I didn't know they
It's
can mimic.
Scary, and it's such a deep, raspy voice. Actually, horrifying.
Horrifying.
I love them, but that is scary.
yeah.
I don't like it anymore. I
They
don't
can
like
mimic almost better than parrots if I remember correctly, because I really deep
That is
dived into it.
wild.
It is, and it's like
Spooky.
a raspy old man voice. Oh, it's so gross.
of a Krispy Kreme?
Was it crispy?
Yep.
I can't do that.
Was it crispy?
Yeah,
You did it good earlier.
I can't. Now it's gone.
All the words you've said,
Yeah.
you lost it.
Oh, I mean, I think birds are more scary than most animals because they can just fly, and that just freaks me out in general.
They have too much
that's fair.
range.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know where
And
they're
like-
coming from.
Like even like
Everywhere.
even like
Exactly.
bald eagles, man.
They're stupid. Have you ever heard what a bald eagle actually sounds like?
Yes.
They sound
It
like,
sound
they sound
it
all
sounds like a
derpy.
seagull.
Yeah, it's like, "Meh."
Yeah.
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 Like the sound
Yeah.
in the videos where they're like flying in.
Oh, like the
Sounds,
screech?
right?
Yeah, that's a hawk.
That's a hawk.
Yeah.
Sounds, yeah.
And a bald eagle sounds like a seagull. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. No, honestly, when I lived in Milliken,
Gross.
one of my favorite things I ever saw, there's a lot of eagles living around in there. And I was driving to work one day and I had to take a gravel road to get on the main road when I worked in Erie. And right in front of my car, it's like 6 a.m. The sun had just kind of peeked over. All of a sudden, like kind of from far away, I saw him swoop down a little bit. And I was like, oh, whatever. And then like the fly up, and then right in front of my car, he had picked up like a prairie dog and then just dropped
it on the
right
hood?
in front of my car. Not on my
Oh,
hood.
okay.
Just right in front of my car, and then still had enough time to swoop it back up and leave before I was like, I slammed my brakes. I was like, oh!
Dude, those like the predator birds are savage. They literally scoop up prairie dogs,
Yep.
fly up as high as possible,
Drop 'em.
and drop them to kill them because it's
dude.
easier. It's easier for them to do
It
that
is
than just to
wild.
like peck them to death.
what do they do with squirrels though?
Same
thing.
Squirrels
have,
Can't die
yeah.
if you drop them from any height.
They have the
Really?
ability.
They don't have enough
yeah.
mass to
They have
actually
the ability
die.
to like
I don't
not
know
Is that why they
glide,
fall out of trees and
and
like?
fine.
They're just
They get
fine.
right back up.
Yeah.
I think they get a little discombobulated, but their weight, their mass, and the way they're designed, they're able to fall out of trees and be fine.
Interesting.
It's insane.
What's that? There's a specific phrase
I
for
don't
that.
know
It's
what
something
it's called.
velocity.
Yeah.
Terminal velocity.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't reach
They
terminal velocity.
absolutely
Yeah.
cannot. You can
That's
drop
funny.
them from pretty much any height, and they.
I mean, they probably just bite their heads off. To be completely honest.
Yeah.
Or they just claw 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like when predator birds like attack other birds, the way they claw 'em in the sky and like spin them down to the ground, insane.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of funny because like when you watch birds, like are they fighting or fornicating? Like
It's
what's
tough to tell.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
It's wild.
Yeah.
maybe both.
Maybe,
Maybe a little bit of both.
yeah,
hawk.
maybe a little grapey action
That's
going on.
hawk.
Do you guys know about prairie dogs?
I mean,
try not to.
specifically.
So they
Yeah, I was
they
like,
have
I know of them.
have
I've heard
like
of them before.
like I think it's like one of the most complex languages in the animal kingdom, like close to English, like close
Yeah.
or close to like human
Human
Sometimes
communication.
Dolphins.
Dolphins probably do too, but prairie dogs, like they can differentiate humans and other animals. They can also differentiate what a human is wearing. So they can be like, woman in yellow off to the left
What?
is not a threat, but man in red to the right is getting too close.
Are
like,
you making this up
no,
right
I
now?
read a whole article about it. Like they can literally
sounds-
differentiate
That's
like
too smart.
what a human is versus other animals and if they're going to be a threat.
Yeah.
So like
That's wild.
Like when we were disc golfing the other day in Fort Collins, all those prairie dogs, they wait for us, and dogs too. They know like the difference between dogs because dogs will run on them and dogs
Yeah,
are
yeah.
faster. Where like humans
Aren't
will be
very
slower.
nimble,
yeah, and they're like this human not a threat, but gonna keep an eye.
Yeah.
I'll duck down in a minute, kind of vibe. It's so tactical. It's insane.
That's crazy.
They're wild. Dude.
Yeah, I'm not scared of birds anymore. I'm scared of prairie dogs. They're plotting our demise. I know it.
It's insane. Yeah,
they have
it's,
so many diseases.
Yeah, they are very gross.
do they?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very
Looks so
gross.
cute and
They're
sweet.
gross. No.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that is time.
Cheers.
Yeah. Oh man. Now I'm gonna have nightmares about animals attacking me.
Yeah,
I
do
am
it.
stressed out more than I was.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a combination of how much
Yeah.
caffeine.
Is it the Red Bull?
And
or
it's like,
is
now
it
it's giving me
anxiety?
anxiety.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, yeah. Let us know what you think the scariest bird is, because there's a lot that I didn't even realize. Now,
Yeah.
I don't think I like birds anymore. Good thing they're not real. They're only spy robots for the government or
Yeah,
whatever.
birds aren't real.
Birds
Yeah.
aren't real.
Yeah,
They work
so-
for the bourgeoisie.
Anyway, again, thank you for checking out this Wednesday's
Don't get us flagged.
episode of Best of Five.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, with our special guest, Kimmy,
Special
the
guest, Kimmy.
Kimbo.
I'm Jory. This is Chris,
And I'm Chris, and this is Jory.
and that's Kimbo.
And that's Jory, and this is Chris.
And we'll see you guys on Friday.
Who are you?
And I'm Kimmy.
Perfect. And we'll see you on Friday.
See you on Friday.
Bye, guys.